Hello guys, it is Tuesday and I am on the way into my mum's. Isaac's been to the dentist this morning and he's had a tooth out, so that's done. He's back in school. He's not doing PE this afternoon, which he has. The dentist said not to do any sport for 24 hours or vigorous activity, so that's, fingers crossed, him ready now. He's getting his brace. So he'll be getting his brace next month, just in time for all those holiday photographs with a brace on. But he's not that bothered because I think quite a few others in his school are getting braces at the minute.
Go on then, take your gauze out.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because you're in numbskull. Go on, quick, take it out.
I can't, the thingies now.
Ta-da. Is it out?
Yeah. Jesus Christ, my mouth feels weird. It feels swollen. Ugh.
Well, it was numb before you started.
It feels weird.
Yeah. Right, we'll get your new gauze in then, shall we? Where have you been anyway? Extreme
Dentist.
close up.
What are you doing?
Oh, if you could see in your face, you look like you were sat in a centrifuge.
Shut up.
It did. In a wind tunnel.
Where did I put my gauze?
I could think of somewhere, but... Ta-da!
Where did I put this?
Ta-da! Ta-da!
Please tell me where to put my gauze!
He's going through the process right now of, he's on the waiting list, he's top of the list to be assessed for ADHD, which we think he has. We've spoken to the school and we've spoken to like people out there, and they've all said he is exhibiting symptoms, typical symptoms of ADHD, so that's attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Basically, he can't concentrate without making noises, fiddling, moving about, shouting for no reason, no concentration, rushes through all his work, no attention to detail, really bad handwriting, real difficulty with organisation, which are all hallmarks of ADHD. So the school have been really good. They're sort of going to put a plan in place to help him. They say there's a lot of kids with the same issue, so it's not something they make public for everyone else to know. So we shall see what happens when he gets his assessment. They may say he doesn't have it, he's just fucking lazy, I don't know. But we'll see. He's definitely exhibiting all the signs, so we'll see what happens. This week there's nothing, well, it's a busy week, nothing exciting. We have to leave the car in for for the handbrake to be fixed tomorrow. We're getting a courtesy car. Then I've got the Scouts annual general meeting tomorrow night. Then Thursday, where are you going? Thursday's just getting Isaac from Warhammer. Quite busy here, what's going on? Friday he's off, so I'm thinking about going up to Belfast to see the Little Mermaid. He says, oh, if you want to see it, I'll go see it with you. I thought he was going to say, I'm not going to see that shite, but no, he didn't. So we might go see the Little Mermaid on Friday. Nothing much planned over the weekend other than my mum's on Sunday as usual. And then he's off on Monday because it's a bank holiday, but I'm stuck in the hairdressers all day. Well, not all day, a couple of hours. But right in the middle of the afternoon. So you see, when I booked it, it was like 8-9 weeks ago, and I didn't know that it was going to be a bank holiday Monday, or I wouldn't have booked it on that day. Just to get my roots done. I've had to spray my roots with the only one of those, you know, those Clairol root retouch thing that you spray on your head, and the only one I've got's dark brown, so obviously my hair looks like the colour it used to be. It isn't though, but because it's tied back and my roots are sprayed, you can't tell. So that is a short consensus of what's going to be happening this week. I shall check in with you later on if there's anything of any interest, or probably if there's nothing of interest, I do that as well. My mum wants to go feed the ducks today. It's not the best day, so I don't, and she's very, very easily cold. My mum's always cold, so I don't know whether she'll want to do that today or not. We shall see, but I'll catch up with you guys later. Are you coming for some seeds? Are you greedy? I think you are. Listen to them all, the ducks, and there's a wee couple there. Look at that wee couple. Look, you wait until I get the packet opened, for God's sake. They'll be overtaking us. There he's having a scratch. Hello. Hello. There's a couple of pigeons trying to kid on like the ducks to try and get some food. Look at that wee couple there. There's a cacophony of ducks and geese because they've just been fed. Where's that nice one? I'm looking for him. There was one with really funny markings. He's gone. Where is it? Oh, no. Oh, there, is that him? Look at this. The one on the right. That looks like a married couple shouting at each other, doesn't it? Look. The one on the right with a white neck. Hello guys, it is Wednesday. I am just about to film. You're thinking that's like brighter, better quality than usual. I'm just about to film my weekly watches while I'm signing into Letterboxd and all that doodah. I thought I'd tell you what I'm at today. It's a bad hair day, hence why it's like that. I washed it and my hair now that it's this length needs to be either straightened or like waved or something, or it just looks like Wurzel Gummidge. If you don't know what Wurzel Gummidge is, it's a scarecrow with like straw for hair. It's shocking. So it's back because I have to do it for Saturday. I'm on a stream this Saturday with Duray from Rainbow Frat actually. No, there's no point telling you because I was on a stream Saturday past, so this won't go up until after. So I need to do my hair for that, and I'm a lazy person. I'm not doing it twice in the 1 week. And then I have to sort it out for the hairdressers, yes, on Monday to get it fixed. So what did I last? Right, this last week was really good. So if you watch my weekly watches, everything I watched all week, bar one thing, which actually might have been the 21st. Oh no, that was the last thing I watched. I watched one really bad thing and the rest were all good. So yeah, I'll go and get on with this, what I watched, and I'll catch up with you guys later in the week.
And she is.
And here's Mark Knopfler with his explanation of how his song Private Dancer came to be on Tina Turner's album.
I've written Private Dancer as a signal for respect.
You're not a very secret squirrel, are you?
In society, even people who normally weren't being afforded the respect that they were due. Tina just fastened on it straight away. Tina made it the song it is. I was just mumbling along. You know, mine was a kind of a smoky club style of an approach. But Tina's was just fists and...
Hello, it is Friday, people. Isaac's off school today. We're just at the petrol station. Darren's putting some petrol in the car. I have a woman parked here that refused to move. I have a guy with a big van and trailer behind me that wouldn't move. So it's blocked off all the petrol pumps, even though none of them are getting petrol. So I had to drive to the front of the pumps and reverse and squeeze into a tiny gap to get petrol. The two guys are stood like farmery types, are stood having a conversation, blocking off all the pumps. It's so rude. So we are going to Belfast today. Isaac has a week full of exams all next week, so we thought we'd do something not sitting in the house today. We're going to Belfast to see the Little Mermaid. I already asked Isaac if he wanted to see it. He said he didn't mind, so why not? It might be good. So we shall see what it's like, and we are going to treat ourselves to a Chinese buffet because we've been so good for the last month and a half. So what the hell? One day is not going to do any harm. Darren's just finished putting the petrol in. So yeah, we shall do a little bit of filming if we can, as usual, and I shall catch up with you after the film and let you know what we thought of it. Enjoying your dinner?
Yes.
We're in the Chinese. Got that big plate full. It's quite busy. Darren's over there somewhere now.
Try this thing.
Greedy guts. You think Isaac's greedy guts?
That was good.
That's mine. Is it nice? Darren still.
I feel shame.
You feel shame.
I do, I've eaten so much.
Darren going back with the spoils to the car.
Yes, you're going to be in screen 8 and then you're going to be row J. Yeah, the wee shop upstairs is nothing, just check the.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you.
Enjoy.
What? Screen 8.
Grass here.
This part isn't even open properly yet. Let's descend into the darkness together. Flashing lights warning. Toilet.
Oh, I thought I just missed the screen. I'm gonna have a seizure watching that one. What person's in? Jay, was it?
Jay, yeah.
Jay from Hampstead?
Yep. First in. Haven't reclined yet.
We're not the first in anymore.
Isaac, take your hair out of your eyes, for God's sake. Saturday, no, Friday evening. I think it's Saturday because Isaac's been off school. Sorry, I should be watching what I'm doing. Impromptu dog walk to the shop. There's Molly and Dobby and Darren. He's got bit by midges. Come on, you can't go in people's gardens. Huh? You haven't to say, have any interest? What do you think of the Little Mermaid? You hated it? Jesus Christ, don't go that far. You were sleeping through most of it. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. We're on the way to Isaac's Jiu-Jitsu. I wanted to go to the garden centre, so I'm coming in the morning early, hence the state of my face, to save us having to come in twice. So I'm just going to get a couple of little flowers. Yeah, there's a guy in front of us. Was he in a BMW? I'm sure he was. Yeah, that would explain it. Apologies to BMW drivers out there. That penguin's in the back again. It's a teenager. Well, he's driving like a teenager. He's obviously a young lad, tinted windows, driving like an absolute idiot. Just driving really fast up behind people and then going around them and coming in really tight in front of them. Just an idiot. I don't think, oh, tonight I'm on, well, you won't see this till after, I'm on a stream tonight with Duray, Rainbow Fright, D-Movie Man and Horror Flicks with Nick and a couple of other guys I don't know. So I really didn't fancy putting makeup on my face twice today, hence why there's none on it now. I'll have to make an effort later on. I don't know how long it's going to go on, we shall see. But it's an early start, it's like, we have to be on for about 7:15, so. Although it's afternoon there for her, it's 12 noon for her. And it'll be somewhere, well, Nick's from Canada. I don't know what the time scale is in Canada compared to us. That would be right over, so he's probably going to be late morning. I don't know. But yeah, that's the plan for today, is to try to sort out the garden. I'm going to do a re-weed of the flower bed because this sort of was like a cursory one the first time. It wasn't, you know, as good a one as I wanted to do. So I'll do that today, and Darren is going to weed a little concrete area for me today. I'm just reminding him because it's just horrible. I want something to grow in the front garden, but things just don't seem to be, other than them Acer trees, which it seems, not Acer, Leilandi type things, little fir trees, which just seem to flourish in whatever you put them in. It's ridiculous. So if you ever want to grow something big quickly in a garden,
they're not growing very fast.
Huh?
They're not growing very fast either.
What, you not think? Jesus, I think they are. What, do you remember the two little tiny things we had in those buckets? That's them. Those little Christmas buckets, and they stayed little for ages, and then they looked like they were going to die, so I says, oh, put them in the garden. And one of them's like well above the fence now. The other two are like just about the height of the fence, so we put two like sort of these little red berry tree stroke bush things, and they haven't changed from exactly when we put them in. They haven't grown at all. They look exactly the same. Same with a little holly bush, which I thought would like grow up and, you know, quite a nice big holly bush. Nope. And it's never had any berries on it. And then there's these little like gooseberry trees, which basically turn to sticks in winter, but they're all leafed up again, so that's quite nice. But they haven't grown, they're just, they get their leaves, they lose their leaves, and that's it. So the front garden is just, it's nearly impossible to grow anything in, because what we've got is like almost builder's rubble, and then a small amount of soil on top and like grass. I would say there's no more than a couple of inches of soil, which obviously isn't ideal to plant things in. So that's why we were sort of getting, really? Car sat there for ages waiting to turn. It came to a complete standstill, 60 mile an hour, because there were cars on the other side coming toward him. Fair enough, but then he decided to go anyway. It's like, oh, for goodness sake.
Half a mile away.
So, yeah, if you've any tips on things that grow really easily and don't take a lot of, you know, looking after in gardens, let me know. But anything we've planted apart from those little trees just don't seem to, they either stay exactly the same and don't change at all, or they die. So I got loads of little pink flowers when we first dug out like a little flower bed, and they've never come back again. I'll tell you what does grow really well though, weeds. So if we could get a bit of whatever the weeds have got, that would do. So right, I'll go because there's nothing really to tell you. So when Isaac's at jiu-jitsu, I wanted to go to Dunelm today to get see if there's anything different I can get for the front door. It's that white curtain. It's almost like a slight off-white, so I think it looks dirty from outside. But the one we had, which I really liked, Molly tore a big hole in because it hung over the letterbox. Actually, she tore a big hole in two different curtains I had for the door, like net curtains for over the glass panel on our front door. So she's destroyed all of them apart from one, and the one she hasn't destroyed, I don't like it. It just looks dirty from outside, even though it isn't. So I'm going to see what we've got. I might get myself a new back cushion. I don't know, we'll see. I'll check in with you guys later. I may take you into Dunelm with me if... Oh, somebody's overtaken. Yeah, I can see. And I'm having to be like an idiot. Oh my god, how fast is he going? Audi. It's always BMs or Audis. If you can't afford a BM and you're a dickhead driving Audi. Right, I shall catch up with you guys later. There it goes. Without his belt on because he's taking it off again for the third time. He says, I'll do it in there. There's some of the senseis over there.
send my love to you. Blue Savannah song.
Darren checking the price of stuff before he buys it on eBay. Look at that concentration, he might save a quid. We're at the garden centre.
I'm modelling plants.
Isaac loves to come to the garden centre because there's lovely dogs. She's not going to look at me. There she is. Hello. Isn't she lovely?
It's coming over.
Hello. Oh, I love again. I don't know if this is Bella. Right, the dog's chasing the geese. Can you hear it? Right. Isaac's not happy as dogs are away.
You're trying to eat. I'm sticking for the dogs. I couldn't care less for the dogs. I hunt your dog.
Yeah, I like those black ones as well, but they're too expensive for the size of them.
There's red ones beside it, quick.
Saturday afternoon, guys. Darren's shirt. Right, we've just done the garden. I'm a complete mess. Watered everything. The whole bed has been weeded. Just walk you along so you can see what plants. This one is going to have a nice red flower on it soon. Look at the mess in my hands. Actually, that one's better. There's Yoda. These are little bushes, they're almost finished blooming actually. These are strawberries, believe it or not, and that messy thing's a shamrock. Fairies, little fir tree. And I've repotted this because it won't grow in the ground, so see what happens. I've refed the birds, more stuff. So let's go back in. And we've done the front, I'll let you see that as well. These are wee things, I think that's well and truly dead. These wee things. So, yes, back in, Lisa. There's me trying to video the garden and this dog won't shut up. Dobby, there's nothing to be barking at. Can you stop, please? Shh. Shh. That's just barefaced cheek. Dobby, enough. Hello, it is Sunday. On the way into my mum's. Nothing much to tell today as usual. Isaac's off tomorrow, but I'm at the hairdresser, so I don't know what he's going to be doing. His exams start on Tuesday until the Friday, so he's got like 2 exams every day. I think one of the days there's maybe 3 until Friday. I was on a stream last night, like a horror movie guessing game thing. I actually came and joined first in the. We were doing a little thing for fun in the like private chat of the people that were on the stream, trying to guess each other's movie deaths. So I joined first with Horror Flicks with Nick. I was really shocked. I thought he'd get all of mine. He got Titan, but D Movie Man got my Irreversible, and nobody got my Lords of Chaos. Not one person. And I even, after I'd given all the clues, I said, right, it's a movie about an alternative band. One member kills another member. They're known for burning churches. They're from the north of Europe, and one kills another one on a staircase. I even went that far and no one knew who it was. I'm like, right, well, none of you have seen the movie then, because if you had, you would know it by then. It was, you know those guys from the band, Mayhem. They were known for basically black metal?
Yeah, way blacker than that.
And they would burn churches and stuff, so like one of the clues was pyromancy, fans of pyromancy and practices of religious intolerance. It's like, I know I would have got that one, but nobody got it.
I've never seen the film.
Well, Nick hasn't seen it, but he would have got it right away if he had seen it. He was really annoyed at himself for a reversible. D movie man, I got his and he got mine. One of his was Apocalypto, and nobody could get it. I got that one, but I didn't get it.
Down the Aztec.
It wasn't that one. That's the one that I would have chosen. You know, at the beginning of the movie, there's a big panther that dives at someone. That was his, and I couldn't. I'm like, panther, and I'm racking my brains. What movie's got a panther in it? It's not The Jungle Book. That's not a horror movie, and he didn't kill the panther. But he said something later on, and I can't even remember what it was now, but whatever it was later on he said, clicked it for me. But yeah, so we done that last night. I think I'm going to take a bit off from doing streams. I don't know, I don't want to see streams with the same people all the time. So I might take a bit off from doing, not that I do them all the time, but I think, you know, as much as they're good fun, I think, like, because there's like people that have them every single week, and then every night of the week it's a different stream, and I think it's maybe people should do them once a month or something like that. I think once a week is too often. Can't think of anything to tell you really. We went to see Little Mermaid. I didn't do what we thought of it. I'm gonna have to finish off that review. Darren hated it. I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was fantastic. Isaac enjoyed it, probably similar to me. He enjoyed it, but he didn't love it. Halle Bailey, that played the lead, was really good. Very good voice. Apparently she's part of a two-piece band that I'd never heard of, but D Movie Man and Duray were talking about it last night. I thought Melissa McCarthy was really good as Ursula, and there were a couple of scenes that I really liked. I loved the visuals of the under the sea part, and I really liked the kiss the girl part with the animals sitting on the oar and stuff, singing.
They filmed the bits of the king. What was the water king called? When he comes out of the water, they filmed it in the style of Harryhausen. It was very high definition when he came out of the water, almost looked 3D.
The visuals were very, very good.
Last year was amazing.
Everything looked fantastic. Unlike, I wasn't a fan of Aquaman. I don't know why, but I thought the underwater scenes in this were really good. I think. Now, I saw a comment from someone on Mike's review. Did you see that? Mike didn't really like it. He liked Melissa McCarthy in it, and he liked Halle Bailey in it, but he didn't like much else about it. Now, my viewpoint on it is, and this is weird how men and women see things differently. His viewpoint on it was, the commenter on Mike's video, was that they took away the hero aspect from Eric, the prince, his personality, his character. The hero aspect was taken away, and it was all given to Ariel. And it's like, why are men not allowed to be heroes in movies nowadays? Blah blah blah. Feminism. Well, he didn't say feminism, but that was the basic point. Watching this as an adult, obviously not being a kid and not thinking about things an awful lot, it's a movie where a girl changes every aspect of herself, even down to giving away her soul, her voice. Actually, they don't go into the soul, that's Hans Christian Andersen, which I'll go into in a minute. She gives away her voice, she gives away her family, she gives away what she is for a man, but someone still watches that and sees sexism the other way around. I don't know what to say. I really don't. But it's a bit hard to swallow from an adult female perspective, and I know you're maybe not meant to look at it that deep, but it's true. Snow White had to wait on a man coming to kiss her to save her. I mean, when are we going to get past this whole... I think Brave was the first one that really went against the grain with that. But
That's maybe why they called it Brave.
It gets really tiresome, that whole... that's one thing I did like about the Super Mario movie. Not that I liked an awful lot about it, but I liked the fact Princess Peach was not a damsel in distress to be rescued by Mario. Sebastian was very good. There are little bits I did chuckle at. I thought were quite funny. It was a nice little movie. It's little girls will love it, and you know that sort of tween age of girls will really enjoy it. But I can't say there's a lot of men I know that went to see it that really enjoyed it. I would struggle to see what about it would really interest men. It's very much a love story, and it's very much angled from a female perspective, I suppose. So, you know, I can understand a lot of blokes going to see and saying, oh, well, that was crap. But I've known quite a few that have really liked it, much more than I did. So, my best friend Kelly, it's her favourite Disney movie. She absolutely loves Disney. And I was watching it, trying to think, will she enjoy it? I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I think she'll, like me, there'll be certain scenes she absolutely loves, like the under the sea part she'll love, the kiss the girl part she'll love. I'm not entirely sure. I agree with someone else that said they didn't feel there was a chemistry between Eric and Ariel. I agree with that. I didn't feel it at all. I don't know, I didn't look up, and usually I do look up ages. I didn't look up how old the actor is that played Eric, but he seemed considerably older than her. She looked like a teenage girl, and he looked like a man in his early 30s. And it's kind of hard to see the chemistry. I could be completely wrong. They could both be in their 20s. I don't know. But I shall look that up later. But anyway, I wanted to waffle longer on the actual review, not on my vlog. So next week is Isaac's exams, so there won't be an awful lot to film. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. Get my roots done, should I say. So I'll speak to you tomorrow on the way into town, and you can see my hair. It looks tidy like once every 3 months when they do it, and that's about it. So I will close off the vlog, unless there's anything either of you want to share. Anything of any interest from the week? No, Isaac? No. Right, nothing of any interest, so I shall check in with you guys tomorrow on the way to the hairdressers. Thank you for watching. Over and out from Kit and Caputo.